From time to time, I like to post my favorite frames from films on Instagram. These shots range from something that I want to reference for my own work in the future, or something that I found really powerful in the context of the film. That said, I rewatched one of my favorite movies the other day, La La Land. I wanted to talk about a very specific shot in this film. I'm not talking about its techniques of cinematography or Damien Chazelle's inspiration. I wanted to focus on how the actors dealt with a possible problem with the take that actually wound up in the film. When people talk about La La Land, they often refer to this scene, or maybe this scene, or even this scene, or possibly this scene. Don't get me wrong, these are fantastic and beautifully lit shots, but I wanted to talk about this. Did you catch it? It's fast. Pay attention to the table when Mia and Sebastian sit down. Boom. Mia's earring falls off, and Ryan Gosling, the slick little bastard, swipes it up and they continue the scene. Here it is again in full speed. I love this shot because of how well the actors adapted. You can clearly see Emma Stone noticing the mistake. You can see Ryan Gosling noticing the mistake as well and acting on it. And then you see Emma Stone seeing him acting on that mistake, and she continues the scene. What could have ruined the shot was actually fluidly sidestepped by the actors. In a setup like this, you would want the actors to open up to the camera. That means if an actor was holding something in one of their hands, you would want them to hold it in the hand furthest away from the camera. That way you can see their face and any action that they're doing with the object. When Ryan Gosling sits down, you can see that his right hand is going for the beer, but because he notices the earring, he picks that up instead. This results in a continuity issue with the next shot. See how the beer is in the opposite hand now? What takes it even further is Damien Chazelle's decision, and the sound editors, to not add Foley to the earring hitting the table. We hear the ice in the glass, the table moving, the chairs being bumped, not to mention everything in the background going on. But we don't hear the earring hitting the table. This is probably because they caught the mistake and purposely tried to divert the audience's attention from it. And for my next video, let's talk about how Damien Chazelle ripped off Jacques Demy.